Hey there, long time no see. We're here today to have a game of Battletech. Something actually not only a few people know is that us at the Warp Shack, we've been huge Battletech fans for ages, yeah. But ever since we started doing the videos, we never play it. So we thought we'd remedy that, but we're playing the QuickStrike rules. Basically, this is a kind of record bookkeeping friendly, less amount than the normal Battletech, and you can play huge games. But we're just playing Lance v Star. Unlike our usual videos, I will actually go through the rules so you get a good feel how this game plays, because I know a lot of you don't know how to play Battletech. But today we are in a sphere, the Royal Davian Corps versus Clan Jade Falcon and the Praying Eyes. Okay, we'll quickly go through the mix. I've got a Fire Falcon, a Daishi, Madcap 2, Incubus, and a Timberwolf, or some of you might know as a Madcap. And you've got Ian a...
That's a Barghest. That one's an Atlas, a Hunchback, a Templar, and a Behemoth.
And there we go. We'll get back to you and explain how the movement phase goes. Rightio, we're on turn 1 and we're on the movement phase. Now Ian's already moved one of his, but I thought...
I went at 9 inches.
9 inches, cheers. I thought we'll explain how the movement works for you, so you get a feel for it. So basically what we do, the way the turn goes, is you have an initiative phase where we both roll 2d6, and whoever gets the highest decides who has the initiative. Who does gain the initiative, basically they move second, shoot first, right? So I won the initiative, so that means Ian moved first. And then, so the next phase is the movement phase, and then you go combat phase, right? So in the movement phase, we each alternate moving our stuff. So he's moved a mech, now I move a mech. So I'm going to move, if you pass this tape measure, mate. Thank you. I'm actually going to move my Timberwolf, and if you look on, if you can actually see on the stats there, Timberwolf has a movement of 5 and 10. That means 5 inches walk, 10 inches run. So I'm going to run, which is, and it costs 1 movement point, 1 inch of movement to turn a face in. Okay, so I'm going to spend 1 to turn, and then he's going to move 8 inches forward, which he's now used 9 inches of his movement, and then turn again, and so that's the final 10. That's basically it. There's all other modifiers obviously for terrain types and all that, but that's basically how the movement phase goes. So me and Ian are now just going to, it's now his movement, and we're going to alternate until we get to the combat phase. So, speak to you then. Rightio, we're still on turn 1 and we've finished the movement phase, and we've just begun the combat phase. I've already done my round shooting, which was this guy firing at that guy there, but I missed completely because it was just a really long range shot. So now we're going to go through how do we do the shooting. So as I said, I won initiative, so I actually shoot first, which I did. So we're going to go to Ian because we all alternate between. So what are you going to do a shot at, mate?
Alright, no, you can't do long range, probably. Okay, my Behemoth will take a long range shot at the one that just shot at me.
Right, so we're going to do a revenge shot. Brilliant. So the way shooting works at this, first off, you have a base to hit number, and depending upon your skill, that's basically the first number that you add before you allocate modifiers. Well, all it is you have the base number, you add your modifiers, and then you have to roll over it on 2d6, equal or over on 2d6. That's it. Simple as that. So all our mechs have got a base to hit of 4, all our pilots, because we decided they're all going to be just, I think it was regular veterans. And so you're going to hit at long range, yeah, which is +4. So that's, now we're on 8, and I've got no cover. So all you do is so we've got no cover, so we don't bother with that. So the only other thing is we have to allocate how many movement points my mech has, which is Mad Cat 2, which is 4 and 8. So we go there. If you've got 4 and 8, that's another +1. So if you want to roll me 9.
9?
Yep, on 2d6.
Yes. I've got 10.
Right, which is a hit. And then the way that is, you don't roll for damage in this at all. All it is, so he's hit. And then it's how much damage do you do at long range? 5. Which is will be that number there, which is L. So he's done 5 points of damage. Have you got the pen? Oh, I've got the pen. So 5 points of damage on the armour of my Mad Cat, which is these dots here. And then that's armour, that's structure. Run out of armour, you go onto the structure. Every time you get hit on the structure, you roll for criticals. Lose all the armour and structure, boom, you're gone. And that's basically it, the rules for combat in Battletech QuickStrike. So me and him are now going to keep going, and then we'll get back to you at the end of the turn and show you how it panned out. Rightio, so we're at the end of the phase, and now basically the next phase after the combat, you've got a couple of others like planes and all that, but we're literally doing the basics. So after the combat phase, it's the end phase. Now the end phase is actually when all the attack damage that you do in the combat actually then counts as allocated. So you might actually wipe a mech out in the combat phase, but he can still fire and do his bit, and he doesn't actually count as destroyed until the end phase. So we've got to the end phase, and we've done a few pot shots at each other, but we only managed to do one hit, which was the Stone Rhino versus that which you saw. So all I have to do is allocate 5 damage to the armour of my Mad Cat 2. Yeah, that's basically it. That's the rules of Battletech QuickStrike in a nutshell. And basically that's all what happened in turn 1, and we'll get back to the end of turn 2 and show you where we're at. Rightio, end of turn 2. Just give you a quick overview of the movement. Basically, that one soared round to the flank. Daishi plodding along, so he's Atlas, and then we moved into a proper little scrum here. Basically, the way shooting worked, was it Stone Rhino fired at that? Yeah. Managed to damage that again. This is taking a heck of a beating. Basically, Templar then fired at that, again hurting that one. I basically did a concentrated fire on all 3 on the Stone Rhino, which has now only got 6.
Down to 6 structure points.
Yeah, I knocked his armour off, so it's only got 6 structure left. So that's hopefully going to blow up soon. These 2 traded blows. Oh yeah, but he missed, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. These 2 traded shots. I missed, but he hit me, doing 2 damage on me. And then over here, Bargas missed, but I managed to fire and do a close range shot, doing 5 damage on that one. So yeah, at the moment, it's still really even. And yeah, we'll get back to the end of turn 3. Okie doke, end of turn 3. Just a quick overview of the movement, so you get an idea. Basically, one of the main things is the combat that he soared round there. Okay, shooting. Basically, these 2 managed to join fire and drop the Stone Rhino, but Stone Rhino still managed to do considerable damage to my Mad Cat. He got destroyed by my Templar. He tried to shoot at the Hunchback, failed. Hunchback tried to shoot at the Vixen, failed. I failed a shot against the Atlas. Atlas hurt me, did 2 damage. And then the best one was I moved around the back, shot at his back where you get a damage bonus. I managed to do 6 damage to the Atlas, which is cool. And he's having a picnic. So, yeah, that's an overview of the end of turn 3. Okay, end of turn 4. Yeah, so again, usual overview. Okie doke. And basically, these 2 traded blows. I managed to damage you, didn't I? But you didn't manage to damage me, so but still pretty even because the Templar's hard. Incubus is flanking round. As we know, Mad Cat was destroyed. He went from there, shot over to here, shot him. I had to put a bit of heat damage, basically of heat points. If you use them all up, your mech goes shut down. But I used one and make the damage, one extra point of damage, and I blew him up. Atlas and Dacia trading blow still, and Bargus tried to fight the back of the Fire Falcon and missed. And so I think it's 1 mech to 2, isn't it? 2 for me, 1 for you. Yeah, but looks like that will change very soon. And yeah, we'll get back to the end of turn 5. Okay, that was the end of turn 5 and the end of the game. Overview. Basically, my mech's all surrounded his Templar. I managed to, I think it was he blew up him. He knocked off a little bit more armour. That did the finishing blow, destroyed that. Then my Daisy finished off the Atlas. Then finally his Barguest fired a long range shot and blew up my Fire Falcon. But Ian's conceded defeat because he's got that mech that's took a bit of damage, and I've got that which is in really good nick and that which is in perfect nick. So, and it's quick. So yeah, there was pretty much not much really Ian could have done to save that one. So yeah, so victory to Clan Jade Falcon. So this was our very first game of Battletech QuickStrike. We really like it. We think it's excellent because it's nice to have a pick up and play version of Battletech, which usually required a lot of preparation before you played it. So we really like this, and we're really now pricing up more mechs. So thanks for watching. I really recommend, I'll put the link below to the classic Battletech website, and all the rules are PDF, okay, if you want to buy the rules, and I highly recommend this game. So till then, see you later.